What's up my people, and today I want to bring you guys a overview of the Flash Rebirth issue number 1. Before we get into that though, I want to say that all art used in this video is owned by its respective companies, and this video is just for entertainment purposes. And also again, before we get started, this will be spoiler heavy for the first issue of the Flash Rebirth. So going from the DC Universe Rebirth issue number 1, Wally West has been pulled out of the Speed Force by Barry Allen. So now we know that Barry Allen knows that 10 years has been taken from their memories and their lives, and they don't know who it is. But Barry Allen has some suspicion of who it is, but then he, along with Batman, don't want to tell anybody until they have certain evidence. But Barry Allen instead puts that issue to the back burner for now, and he worries about how he can save people as he goes through his life as the Flash. He knows that he can't be everywhere at once, but he feels compelled to help everyone. But let's rewind a bit. Even before that happens, the first issue gives you a sort of look back into how Barry got his powers, and you see how he obtained it through, a lightning strike mixed in with some chemicals gave him the power of the Speed Force. Now going forward again, we see that Barry is talking to his fellow co-worker, Officer August, and they're going over a crime scene, and they try to figure out how that crime scene has happened, and they figure out certain details. But in the midst of that, Barry remembers that he has a lunch to go to with Iris and Wally. Now if you remember from DC Universe Rebirth, you now know that there's two Wallys. This Wally West is the younger version, and he's the nephew of Iris. So as Barry is sitting down eating with Iris and Wally, he discusses with both of them that he wants to do more as the Flash, and he wants to help people more so for justice to be served. But then Barry is stopped by Wally West saying, hey, there's two incidents happening right now. There's an apartment fire and a Star Labs transport under attack. So now Barry turns into the Flash, and he goes and he's trying to figure out what he can do and which incident he should go to first. But then he eventually decides to go to the fire. So he saves these two kids from the fire, and then as he's going to the Star Labs transport that's been hijacked by these guys, he sees that his buddy August is held at gunpoint by one of the hijackers. And then Barry sees that the gun goes off, and then he tries to save his friend August, and he's trying to chase after the bullet. But instead of August getting hit by the bullet, August gets hit by lightning. Mysteriously, this is the same type of incident how Barry got his powers. So now that tells us that, hey, his friend August is probably going to get those. He will be getting those same sort of powers, and that's how this first issue ends. And yeah, this was a interesting first issue because it's going to show us how the rest of his series plays out, where it's going to have, I guess, a different framework for who turns into his villains and who are his enemies and allies. But yeah, if you guys like this, then let me know, and also go support the DC and the comic books by going out and buying them if you like it. This was sort of like just it was just an overview for the first issue of the comic. So I'll catch you guys later, and peace, and I'm out.